What, you never seen makeup on a potato before? You need to get with the times. This is the quality content that I produce. Thanks for stopping by. Hello Creepers, and welcome back to Keep It Creepy. I'm Kia. This tutorial I just wanted to do a little third eye, Seer, seeing into the future. So yeah, this was just a quick little Seer tutorial. I didn't really have anything planned, just kind of winged it, wunged it, winging, wanging, winging, wanging. I just kind of winged it. I don't know the proper pronunciation of that. I need to learn my grammar. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to leave me any suggestions of looks that you may have. And, you know, do it. That's all I got. Do it. Do it to it. But without further ado, you know what time it is. It's time to get our creep on. Let's go. So to start off this look, I had this old eye prosthetic that's been laying around that I really wanted to use, but I never used it because it's not encapsulated and I knew that the edges wouldn't look that great, but I just decided to use it for this look and just to try to hide the edges the best that I could. So to start off, we're just basing this out in a skin color. So we're just going around the outside of the eye where the eyeball wouldn't be with a skin tone. And just coloring that in. And then we're going to go into the inside of the eye where the eyeball would be and color that whole thing white. At first I tried to keep it only on the edges, and then I realized that I needed the whole thing white. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to go on with various shades of blue with our alcohol-based paints. And we're just kind of layering these up until we get a color that we kind of like. So I'm layering different layers of white and blue and then sponging off the excess paint. And trying to avoid the fuzzies that I keep leaving behind, but they don't really impact the makeup, so it's fine. I eventually pick them off. But yeah, we're just going in there with different colors of blue till we get a look that we like. I have no method to my madness. But then I'm going in and trying to kind of adding like striations. And I know that I want like the outer edge of the eye to be dark blue and the inner center to be the lighter blue color. And now we're just going in and drawing on our pupil, and I'm putting on black, and I'm almost out of black, so my black was really liquidy, so I have to put it on a couple times before it really gets dark enough. And then I'm just going through with the black and adding some striations, and then over top of that with white, and then sponging some of the excess off. And once it gets a look that I kind of like, then I'm just going to go over it with some clear nail polish. And once that dries, I'm going to take a little bit of red along the lower and upper eyelids to give it more of a realistic, fleshy tint. And I actually probably wanted to do that before I put the nail polish on, but I did not remember to do so, but after works. And then I applied some lashes for realism, and there's our finished eyeball. And now you want to start with a clean face, and we're just going to apply some glue, wait for it to dry, and slap that eyeball onto our face. And then I'm going over the edges of that prosthetic with some glue to help hide them a little better. And once that dries, I'm going over it with some baby powder to remove the tackiness. And eventually I realized that I didn't stick this down as good as I wanted to, so I ripped the eye prosthetic off and reapply it later. It's fine. It didn't affect the look. And then I just primed my face and applied my foundation, which is pretty basic. Everybody knows how to do that. You can find that in any tutorial. And now I'm going in with some purple eyeshadow and sweeping that along my lid and blending it out really well. And this is about the time I realized I don't want that prosthetic on because it's not stuck very well. So bye-bye prosthetic. And back to our eyeshadow blending with the other eye. And we're just making it match the previous eye till they're about equal. And then just sweeping that same purple color under our eyelids. I know, pretty complicated stuff. And so I basically decided that the premise of this look was going to be purple and gold. Now I'm going in with some gold body paint. And it's okay if this looks a little messy because I know that I'm going to go in later and do some gold splatters, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But I'm just sweeping that along the upper eyelid, the bottom eyelid, and bringing it to a bit of a winged point. And then to really define the eyes, I went along the upper and lower lash line with some black shadow and just blended that there. And now I'm just filling in my eyebrows. Once your eyebrows are complete, we're going to go in with some of our contour color and brush that into our cheekbones. And this looks pretty dark, but I'm going to blend it out majorly later. But basically you're just going to put that on until you start to feel like a character from Beauty and the Beast. And now we're just going over with some of our concealer. And once that concealer's put on, we're just going to blend those two together till they're all pretty. Just keep blending, blending, blending. And now moving on to our lips, I first started out by applying a black shadow as my base. And then I patted some gold on top, but then I decided this was a little too clean and I wanted to mess it up and grunge it up, so I took that purple shadow from before and just smeared that all over my lips and blended it in, and then messily patted some gold shadow on top of that. So now we're taking some of our gold body paint and just splattering that along both of our eyelids using a toothbrush. And there's no real pattern here, it's just whatever feels right. And now we let our hair down and reapplied that prosthetic from before. And also added this scarf to look a little bit more Seerish. And then threw on some lashes. And now we're taking that purple shadow from before and sweeping that onto our third eye that we reapplied. And then we're adding some gold shadows to blend that eye into the skin a little more. And now I'm taking some black shadow and sweeping that under both of my eyes, and then to keep the copaceticness going, I put it under the third eye as well. And now I decided to add some black splatters to really define this look, and I was careful to cover up the Seer eye so that I didn't put black splatters all over my eyeball that I painted before, because that would be terrible. And to complete this look, we're going to put in some black tears, because our eyes are going to be blind, so I thought it'd be cool to have some of these black tears like our damaged blind eyes were trying. Then I just threw in some white mesh contact lenses. And there you have your finished Seer look. Go out into the world and predict the future. That's all I have for you today. Make sure you like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave any comments you have below. And remember, so keep it creepy. Broaden your minds. Use your inner eye to see the future. This one I just can't help myself. Bigger, bigger, bigger. I should stop doing that. Bloopers. Helicopter's landing. I don't know. Si se puede. It means yes, I can. Did anybody watch that movie? No? Okay. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I have no quality content to produce. Just subscribe. I need to better balance my things. You could see how this is up. Stay. Nope, it's going.